Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man. Is he strong? Listen, bud, he's got radioactive blood. Can he swing from a thread? Take a look overhead. Hey there goes the Spider-Man. In the chill of night, at the scene of a crime, like a streak of light, he arrives just in time. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Wealth and fame, he's ignored. Action is his reward to him. Life is a great big bang. Wherever there's a hang, you'll find a Spider-Man.
It's always great to start with the old classic 60s fucking Spidey intro. So we just got some ads going for folks who see ads. So we're just gonna kind of let things load in and let the ads wrap up. So I'm running a bit behind today, but we're just about ready to go. I think we have like 30 seconds or so on the ads. Let's go. Yeah, I start the Spidey streams with the old original cartoon intro, and then when I go to the ending screen at the end of streams, we play the 90s Spidey cartoon. You know, Spider Blood, radioactive Spider Blood, that song with that whole like video, like the whole intro. But yeah. Alright, we should be good with ads, so we're switching to live. Hello, welcome in. Hey, Spooky, Grande, Chokemeister, welcome in. Grande, thanks for stopping in. Sorry, you were here kind of right on time, but I was not. But yeah, I was delayed a bit, but yeah, welcome in. Also, our stream like theme at the bottom of the screen today is our new Shadow of the Colossus themed one, because we're gonna be playing that for a special stream on Sunday. So we're kind of running that theme kind of the rest of the week. There's going to be all of the different, some of the different colossi that we'll face in that game, plus a couple other cool pictures from the game and stuff. Just making sure things are looking good. Sometimes my my screen will skip on the TV here, but sometimes you got to make sure it's just the TV, not the stream. Don't be sorry, you're giving you a hard. Oh, dude, no worries. No, you were Spidey spawn camping, dude. Shadow of the Colossus is lit. Yeah, we're playing. We're doing a new playthrough of the remastered version Sunday. Doing a special Sunday morning stream. I don't do many streams on the weekend, but we're doing one this weekend. But yeah, it's such a sick game. Again, it's neat bit of trivia for that game. It's one of the games that like the director, you know, Guillermo del Toro, like Pan's Labyrinth and a bunch of other great stuff. He's one of the people who's like kind of always supported video games as being like a work of art, or at least having the potential to be. And that's one of the games that he cites like, this is why, you know, like this is pretty cool, and it's just such a sick experience that you really can't like replicate the way you feel playing that game by like any other form of media, you know. It was one of those really cool, unique kind of games. But yep. But yeah, no, I'm doing pretty good. Spooky, hope you're doing well. You're tired and you feel ill. Oh no, I hope you're able to get some rest and start feeling better soon. But sure, we've all been there. We know it's never fun, right? Played Death Stranding? Yes, yeah, I love Death Stranding. He's Die Hardman? No, he's dead man in now. Everybody, it's all like all the characters are like themed around death, right? But yeah, no, he's dead man in that one. I love the first game. Actually, we did a playthrough a little while back on stream, and I love it. I played some of the second one, but I didn't finish it. But let me grab something real quick. Okay, all right. Around the time when I went and played it the first time, which was before I was ever streaming and stuff, I really loved it, and I went and saw they were this place that was doing like cool like merch and stuff from games and making stuff based on games. So I got the blue Bridges hat that Sam wears a lot in the first game. So yeah. It's tough because on this screen we kind of chop off my head a bit, but yeah. Also, I'm not gonna wear it the whole stream because it's gonna make me really sweaty, but yeah, with the headphones like jammed on top of it, but yeah. No, huge fan of Death Stranding and stuff. I loved it. The funny thing too, I had never really played any of the other Kojima games, never played the Metal Gear games or anything, but I'd fucking love Death Stranding for sure. I want to go back maybe and finish the second one at some point. I didn't like that it felt like the moment you started the second one, they just undid all of the stuff you worked towards in the first game and said, oh no, the new country, no, that's done, this is disbanded, these people are gone. Like, it felt like they just undid all of your progress from the first game once you started the second one. So I didn't love that, and I just stopped playing it after a little while, but it was still pretty cool. I should go back and just play it just for the gameplay, if nothing else. But yeah, the hat, nice. Yeah, no worries. I haven't played the second yet. I mean, it's still really great. The gameplay's awesome. It's still a great game either way, I'm sure. But it just, one of those things. I really liked enough of the story from the first game, so it felt weird that it wasn't still, that they just felt like they changed stuff. But hey, Gooch Wolf, welcome in. How you doing today? We're yapping a little bit about Shadow of the Colossus because we've got the new theme on that side. I always got to point the opposite way of the right. On that side of me, well, behind me and stuff, we got the new Shadow of the Colossus theme to get ready for our stream on Sunday, and we're yapping a little bit about Death Stranding and some different things. When we last left off in the game, it's gonna be weird in the game because we faced like a whole ton of tech issues last week, so I don't even know 100% where it's gonna start me off. I might have to like reload or restart a mission or something because we kept getting stream crashes constantly last week when we were playing this game. I just got burnt. It was like 4 different times. I just got like burnt out on having to keep restarting and redo. It was getting really frustrated, so I just cut it off, But yeah, I think somebody had the keychain man that Sam does in the game. Probably Doll Man or something from the second one. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there's a lot of cool weird gadgets and things you get in the series. Wolf said, you're tired. Storm came through at 3 a.m. and thundered for a bit. Jeez. The storm came through and was singing Matchbox 20. It's 3 a.m. I must be lonely out. It woke you up all tired here. Welcome in. Yeah. We're a tired group of folks this morning, it seems like. Yeah, we in this game, I don't know how much of this game folks have played or have seen, but basically, you're where we're at in the story, Peter just he at the start of the game had like a job as a teacher for the really nice school that Miles Morales goes to, and since he's like teaching him to be Spider-Man, it kind of was neat, like, oh, he's gonna be his teacher in actual school. And then on his first day of the job, Sandman shows up and becomes a giant kaiju Sandman, and they have to leave and go fight him. They fight him, they stop him. Peter obviously gets fired because he abandoned his class of students on the first day on the job. So that didn't go great for poor Pete. He's looking for a new job, and Miles is struggling to try to write his like college essay and things like that, to try like an essay to apply to colleges. While all that's going on, their friend Harry Osborn comes back. He was in the first game in name, but you never really met him because he was away on some retreat and trying to like heal his like family illness, like this like degenerative like family illness that his mom died from and all that. Then you find out in that game, right, he's in this creepy tank with the Venom symbiote like all over him, right? But he comes back in this game and seems like he's normal and nice now and offers Peter basically a dream job working with his best friend Harry at this like really cool science institute trying to do actual cool things that are gonna help the planet. So it's like Peter's dream kind of comes true and he's like, oh, I can work with my best friend and do all this really cool stuff. They're like helping like a bunch of bee related science you got to do on one of them, like helping to bring bee colonies back or something. You're doing stuff to help with like food in places that don't have food. Like you're doing all this like cool like save the world, like heal the world is their company name or whatever. So like that's kind of their theme, right? So you get a job for that. But in his job as Spider-Man, Sandman I guess had gone clean for a while, but then turned into a monster again, so he was trying to figure out why that happened. Turns out people were after him, and those people were Kraven and his hunter gang, his hunter like minions, are trying to find and capture all of the supervillains in the city, and we're about to learn right now, after we just snuck into one of their hideouts, why it is that they're capturing the superhumans. Also, Kraven what? Kraven these nuts. Alright, I think that's our previously on pretty much covered. I think we're about to see a cutscene of Kraven fighting Scorpion, and we'll see exactly what he's up to. Yeah, truth about Matchbox. Played nothing of Spider-Man 2, but played the first one twice. Yeah. It's in the tank. Yeah, exactly. If I was Peter, I'd be so depressed to have so many trust issues. Yeah, for real. Yeah. So the series, right? We replayed. I don't know if I can pull them up quickly or not, but yeah, there we go. We replayed the first one. Then we replayed. I don't know where the second one went, but we replayed the one with Miles Morales, like the Miles Morales spin-off one, which was really cool. And then this kind of picks up a little bit after that Miles Morales spin-off one. So we've kind of had a game to be each of the Spider-Men, and now we kind of get to switch between them in this one. It's pretty neat too when you'll be one of them and you'll go do like a random side quest. Sometimes the other one will show up and you'll both like fight a bunch of bad guys together and then do like a big bro hug. Or they did one of the times after we beat all the bad dudes, they went up to each other and did like the Spider-Man pointing at each other meme. Like they do. It's pretty neat. But yeah, this is the cutscene of Kraven with, again, I'm pretty sure it's Scorpion. We're trying to figure out why it is that they've captured the supervillains and are trying to learn their strengths and weaknesses. Peter thinks it's to make like some evil super team like Doc Ock did, right? Like the Sinister Six, but Kraven has a different idea. And once again, Kraven these nuts. Alright. I'll stop. That's the one time I'm gonna do it. Ooh, there's a dude that they probably sent in to test him. Oh! He had Kraven had some kind of extremely rare flower that helps to resist or cure scorpions like poison. So he would have been using that to help make himself stronger.
Is this the best you can do?
Oh shit.
They said you were a killer. Imagine my disappointment.
Oof. Damn. He gave him the I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed as he kills him. Hell of a final thing to hear. Yeah, rip Gargan. From the trailer for the new Spider-Man movie, minus the brutal killing that looks like about as well as Scorpion's gonna do against Tom Holland in the new one. Looks like Tom Holland's kicking the absolute fuck out of him, but Kraven won.
He's teaming up with supervillains for some hunt.
Yep.
There is prey.
Now Spidey's starting to see it. Basically, Kraven, we'll find out a little bit more why exactly, but he's this like crazy badass warrior and hunter and all that, but he is like going to die of some kind of disease or some kind of thing. So he's looking for the strongest warrior slash killer imaginable because he wants to find like a Viking warrior trying to get to Valhalla, I guess. He wants to find the strongest thing possible because he wants something that's stronger than he is that can kill him. He's not really after Spider-Man because Spider-Man doesn't kill and he sees that as weakness, but all of the super villains like Rhino and Scorpion and Vulture, any of these guys, he sees as potential people who could be stronger than him and could kill him. So he's trying to capture all the supervillains, study all their weaknesses, because he's not going to just stand there and let them stab him. He's going to fight them to the death as hard as he can, but he wants to find somebody who's truly better, right? So he is doing that, learning their strengths and weaknesses and learning how to try to fight them to give them the strongest possible fight. But yep. So that's what he's doing. So he's basically ritually like killing all of the supervillains in ritual combat, I guess, which for certain superheroes might not seem like that big of a deal, but for Spider-Man, he's trying to not let anybody get killed. So, you know, so he's gonna try to stop that. But yeah, plus a lot of other people are getting hurt in the pursuit of this. But yep. Let me watch the clip real quick. The supervillains in the city, and we're about to learn right now, after we just snuck into one of their hideouts, why it is that they're capturing the superhumans. Also, Kraven what? Kraven these nuts. Alright, I think that's our This is so stupid. So fucking stupid. Alright. Nice. Nice. Alright.
Felicia.
Oh, that's the thing, right? Black Cat is one of the people on his list. She's more of a thief than she is like an actual killer, but she maybe has killed people before. I can't remember. I laughed, bro. I had to. No, dude. Me saying stupid shit is half of the fun. Always good. Always good. Always funny. Very stupid, and I'm happy to call myself stupid when I say things that are stupid.
Where are you?
But yeah. Oh, you'll probably remember in the first one, but Miles Morales, right? His dad was Officer Jeff Davis, who helps Spider-Man stop the demons in this crazy mission where he Spider-Man is about to get run over by a truck, and Jeff tackles you out of the way. You work together to stop the bad guys in a crazy way. He's being honored as a hero, rightfully, at the City Hall or whatever during an Osborn rally, and then the demons, Martin Lee and the demons show up and explode everything and kill him. So Miles Morales didn't really have to deal with Mr. Negative during his own standalone movie, his own standalone game. So he was locked in the raft in prison. So he had this thing with his best friend who was trying to stand up to this evil corporation, Roxxon, but she was going too far and joined up with this gang, and she was becoming a supervillain, and her methods were going to kill a lot of people, so he had to kind of stop her and try to make her see things the right way and all that, and it all ended with the two of them having to team up, and she sacrificed herself to help him save the city and all that. But that was kind of his standalone mission, or his standalone game. Throughout that, his mom, who was running for government office, found out that he's Spider-Man and is supportive of him and everything, so she's kind of in on the know, and his best friend Genki is in on him being Spider-Man and all that. But all that happened, but then in this game, this is really the first time now that the supervillains, Kraven and them, broke out a bunch of people, including Martin Lee. Now Miles has to see his father's killer on the loose, and it's the first time he's really being confronted by that anger. There was a bit in this game where they were trying to stop the Kraven Hunter guys from breaking all the supervillains out, and he was staring at Martin Lee on the other side of this cube thing that he was being held captive in, like he was in whatever his like cell thing in this like weird cube cell, but he was like drowning, and Martin Lee was asking him to help him, and he looked like he was almost just gonna let him drown, but so he still has like a lot of dark like anger for Lee, so that's kind of one of the big things that Miles is being confronted with so far in the game.
En serio? My date's almost here and you're surfing the web?
My, no one says surfing the web anymore.
Can you just please get dressed?
Okay, okay. See, you got your good lipstick on. You must really like this guy, huh?
Also, the mom is going on a date now.
Miles?
I'm sorry. Next time, I promise.
Miles.
I love you.
He was gonna stay to meet the date, but he just got a message probably from the other Spider-Man. Oh. She's gonna see that it's Martin Lee he was looking at on the computer. Oh, in this game they give you his normal suit is like the black and red.
Base belonging to those safari pirates.
But we're using right now anyways, we're using this one. The one you get if you play all of his like side quests in his standalone game, you get this one, the Uptown Pride. It's the black and gold look. I think in that game it's a little cooler because the web look I think is like throughout more like the whole suit, not just the upper part, but still it does look pretty sick. But yeah, we're using that one. But we do have a redeem. If you see any of the other outfits that you want us to wear, you can redeem a we have like a Twitch redeem to change the Spidey suit if you really want to see any of the other, like if you want to see any of the goofy ones. Peter has this one that we were jokingly calling the Piss Man suit or the Spider Piss suit, this like yellow one, but we haven't been forced to wear any of the goofy ones yet. Part of me wanted to just go really silly and make them both dress up like knights or something like this, like assassins. They have like these goofy like hooded ones, which are cool, but feel really out of place in the story. But
themselves and learned their boss's name, Craven, and he killed Scorpion, and he's got a whole hit list of supervillains.
Wait, what? Does this mean Lee?
Not sure. Come to think of it, these hunters must have been who Marco was so afraid of in his memories.
yeah, so see that's the thing, right? We found out Sandman was running from somebody, and it seems like it's these
Black Cat, your ex?
hunter guys.
She won't listen to me if I say she's in danger, but maybe she'd listen to someone she doesn't know. If MJ reached out to you with some addresses, would you be up for taking point on this?
I got you.
Thanks, really.
Oh, the other thing in this game that you
head
get,
for a
if you
minute,
haven't
but
seen it at
call me
all,
if
is
anything
these
comes
cool
up,
like
and
web suits. The wing suit, I
I'm
mean.
going to find Lee, Miles.
I think they call them web wings, but it's like one of those like you see like free divers or base jumpers or whatever we'll use.
What's going on in the
It's pretty
neighborhood?
sick because you can glide through the city and swing. Like as fun as the first game already was with just like doing all the web swinging and the tricks and stuff, the glide suit in this game that both of them have is fucking sick. Oh, it's a promise? Oh, never mind. I thought it was telling me to go to the actual quest. Sorry, I just did the wrong quest. What was my mission? Oh, I think I got. Is it one of those where I gotta wait for a minute or? Oh, it's not active yet. I understand. I didn't mean to activate the Prowler thing. I wanted to just do the normal stuff. Hey, Hunter Wolf, thank you for the lair chicken. Nice. Welcome in from Dragon's Lair. Now you got the Game of Thrones one. Sweet. How you doing today? We're playing a bit of Spidey 2. We have our Shadow of the Colossus theme on the bottom to get excited for this Sunday.
Hunters are trying to set something up on that roof.
These are Craven's like gang of minions here. One thing I gotta remember is the controls are a bit different in this game from the first one. Some of the abilities and stuff, I just gotta remember what does what. You get some similar abilities, but they work kind of differently. What do I gotta do with that thing? Do I just web it up? I haven't had to fight one of those big things before. Oh, I want to get first with the swords. Boom. Oh, takedown. Thank you, Warlock. Yeah. What are you up to today, Hunter? Oh, he just like died when he hit the wall. Oh, there we go. We take that out, then chuck the blade back at him. Is making that thing crash really the right way to go, though? Isn't that gonna hurt some people? Give me that weapon. Oh. Eventually I get a thing where I can yoink their weapon out of their hand and toss it back at them, but I don't have it yet.
Taking the shot.
Ooh. Dodge. Upshot. There we go. Get more extra little gadgets.
Good thing I never have to worry about my camouflage glitching.
It's 1 p.m. and you just woke up. You're gonna be doing like jobs and stuff. Nice. Ooh, you were playing. Oh, you were playing some Subnautica too. Nice, dude. I love the Subnautica series, but since I'm on PS5, I can't play any of the new one until it comes out for a full release down the road. So I'm excited for it to come out, but for now I gotta be patient. So I'm trying to like avoid as many spoilers as I can. I know they have one of the new Leviathans is like one that looks like the actual Kraken, like a big giant squid monster, which looks sick, but I don't know too much else about it, aside from that it can be co-op. I think some friends are wanting you out for tonight. Nice, you're doing some jobs and hanging out with friends. That's sick, dude. The 3-stream streak, nice. Appreciate it, man. Let me give the extra shout out for the triple stream streak. Ooh. Once I stop being so bad at typing, there you go. Thanks, man.
Out.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, Miles. I have those addresses Pete mentioned for a few Black Cat safe houses.
It is neat. We now have kind of like a full team that helps us out with all this stuff instead of just like one spider person alone trying to keep their identity a secret. Peter and MJ are in the know. I don't think Harry knows that we're Spider-Man yet, but he's probably going to find out. But right now it's Peter and MJ who know and are working together, plus Miles and his friend Genki and his mom. Plus, I think the girl he has a crush on, Haley, I think, also knows. So they all kind of have like a nice support system, like a good team around them that helps out a lot too.
Thanks for offering to do this.
Which is great because they got to do some crazy shit. So it's helpful to have like an actual like squad, you know.
Busy with your college essay.
It's cool. I always have time to Spider-Man.
Sounds like you're as good at work-life balance as I am. Just scrambling to finish my Hunter story. Might save my job.
You can go through these little like wind tunnels and just like pick up crazy speed going through the city.
Can't focus while he's out there, MJ.
Don't let it eat you up. Might be best to just focus on the task at hand.
That's not all. When I faced Lee, I got some new powers. They're blue and weird.
Yeah, you got blue lightning instead of the yellow lightning.
I'm no expert on spider powers, but could it be from stress? What you're going through, it's a lot. But you're not alone. Even Pete and I, we're still figuring it all out. One thing at a time, right? We'll find him.
I know.
Just casually doing tricks because I want to finish the phone conversation before we go to the building over there.
With Alicia. You can't trust her, no matter what she says.
Yeah,
Warn
she
her
always
about the
lies about
hunters.
everything to
Get her
manipulate
out of the
people.
city.